What if Chernobyl mutants invaded the world? Ever wondered what secrets lie hidden in the silent streets of Chernobyl? Today, we're diving deep into a wild, what-if scenario. What if the mutants of Chernobyl decided to invade the world? Buckle up, because this is going to be one intriguing ride. The legacy of Chernobyl. Let's start with a bit of background. Back in April 1986, the Chernobyl nuclear power plant in Ukraine experienced a catastrophic meltdown during a routine safety test gone horribly wrong. The explosion released massive amounts of radioactive material into the atmosphere, affecting millions of people and leading to the creation of a massive exclusion zone. The immediate aftermath was chaotic. Residents of Pripyat were evacuated with barely any notice, leaving behind their homes, belongings, and even pets. Radiation is notorious for causing genetic mutations. It damages DNA, leading to changes in the genetic code of living organisms. In Chernobyl, scientists have observed mutated flora and fauna over the years. For example, some trees exhibit strange growth patterns, and animals like birds have been found with physical deformities. The exclusion zone today is a haven for wildlife. With humans out of the picture, nature has reclaimed the land. Wolves, bears, lynxes, and various bird species have thrived. It's like nature hit the reset button. Still, there are mysterious reports and urban legends. Locals whisper about sightings of strange creatures lurking in the shadows. Could there be some truth to these tales? Let's speculate. Birth of the mutants. Imagine this. Over decades, the isolated environment and radiation hotspots in the exclusion zone accelerate mutations in certain species. These mutations aren't just random defects but lead to the development of a new humanoid species. These mutants have adapted perfectly to their environment. Physically, they might possess heightened senses, sharp night vision to navigate the darkness, and keen hearing to detect distant sounds. They've evolved to withstand high radiation levels, something that would make us sick in minutes. Maybe they even have regenerative abilities, healing wounds at a remarkable rate. Some could have physical deformities, but these might give them unique advantages, like extra limbs or enhanced reflexes. Intelligence? Absolutely. Over time, they could have developed their own language, methods of communication, and even a social structure. They might have learned to organize, strategize, and make plans. The invasion begins. It starts subtly. Locals near the exclusion zone report strange noises at night, unusual howls and whispers carried by the wind. A few adventurous tourists go missing, their last known locations near the zone's border. Authorities dismiss these occurrences as accidents or wild animal attacks. Then, rumors spread of shadowy figures spotted at dusk, moving with unnatural speed. Farms report livestock disappearing without a trace. Coordinated attacks hit nearby towns. Communication lines are cut, and chaos ensues. Media outlets pick up the story, broadcasting alarming footage of unidentified beings clashing with locals. Social media goes into a frenzy, with hashtags like #ChernobylMutants and #Invasion trending worldwide. Humanity's response. In response, military forces mobilize. NATO and other alliances hold emergency summits. Troops are deployed with caution, as intelligence on the mutants is limited. Soldiers face unexpected challenges. The mutants are resilient, fast, and unfamiliar with conventional warfare tactics. Scientists are pulled in to study these beings. Research teams collect whatever data they can: footage, biological samples, eyewitness accounts. They work around the clock to understand the mutants' biology, searching for weaknesses. Ethical debates erupt. Some argue that these mutants are sentient and deserve rights. Others believe that humanity's survival takes precedence. The question looms: is this a new species we need to coexist with, or a threat that must be neutralized? Joint strategies are developed, combining military force with scientific insight. It's a race against time to protect humanity. The battle for survival. Major cities brace for impact. In Kyiv, citizens volunteer to support defense efforts, setting up barricades and first aid stations. Moscow's streets are eerily quiet as people stay indoors, glued to news updates. Warsaw becomes a hub for refugees fleeing affected areas. The clashes are intense. Human forces experience both victories and setbacks. In some instances, advanced technology gives humans an edge. Drones equipped with thermal imaging help detect mutants at night. Stories of heroism emerge. A group of firefighters in Belarus holds off an attack, allowing hundreds to evacuate safely. Civilians form resistance groups, using underground networks and guerrilla tactics to protect their communities. Technological advancements accelerate. Necessity drives innovation. AI systems predict mutant movements, allowing strategic planning. Potential outcomes. Let's explore some possible endings to this dramatic tale. Victory for humanity. Through unified efforts, humans find a way to neutralize the mutant threat. Perhaps a biological weakness is discovered, a substance they can't tolerate, or a disruption to their communication system. Rebuilding begins, and memorials are erected to honor those who fought and fell. Mutant dominance. Alternatively, the mutants might overpower human defenses. Cities fall one by one, and humanity retreats to fortified zones or underground shelters. It's a grim new reality. But humans are resilient, and underground movements work tirelessly to survive and one day reclaim the surface. Paths to coexistence. Maybe, amidst the conflict, a breakthrough occurs. Communication is established, a shared language or understanding. Leaders from both sides negotiate, leading to a fragile peace. It's a step toward a new world where diversity is embraced. Lessons learned. Regardless of the outcome, there are lessons to be learned. Nuclear responsibility. The crisis forces humanity to reflect on the use of nuclear energy. The Chernobyl disaster was a tragic reminder of the potential consequences of human error and technological failure. Moving forward, stricter safety measures and alternative energy sources become priorities. Environmental awareness. The mutations and the mutants themselves highlight the profound impact humans have on the environment. Ethical and moral considerations. The scenario raises questions about how we define sentience and rights. It challenges humanity to confront prejudices and embrace empathy, potentially leading to a more compassionate world. What a journey we've been on together. This thought experiment isn't just about imaginary mutants, it's a reflection on our world. It pushes us to consider how we might respond to the unknown and challenges us to think about issues like environmental stewardship, ethical responsibility, and global unity. Remember, stay curious, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video.